Здравейте, компанията! Добре си ми дошли на гости отново, петък след обеда. Здравейте и на вас, скъпи приятели в YouTube, които както винаги ще гледате записа по-късно качен там. Отново ви приканвам да се абонирате за канала, да лайквате клиповете и така нататък. Знаете процедурите. Отдолу в инфото ще има линк към Twitch, където също сте добре дошли да си лафиме на живо. Както може би се досещате, продължаваме с Hogwarts Legacy. Определено игричката доста ме грабна. Първо ще разучаваме механиките и така нататък.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Добре. Себастиан сега ще научи на нова магия, за да мога да проникнем в забранения сектор на библиотеката. Най-вероятно сега ще трябва да си я... Обаче ще трябва да си я прикачиме някъде. Така. Сега мисля, че... Добре, ще трябва да внимаваме да не ни фанат. Потърлъци, тихо. А дали има някакво време? Никой нищо не видя.
Blast! The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Добре.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Да го питаме за какво ни ключе е много, но при положение, че още не знаем... Магия за отключване.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Нали трябваше да я разсееш?
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Добре.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Добре, значи мога да разсеяме враговете.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
То да не да...
Should be in the clip. For us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Добре, Себастиан идва с нас всъщност, защото ще търси начин да излекува сестра си. Ние ще търсиме подсказка за по-вече до книга.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Да. Само, че трябва да прикачиме магията.
Repair.
Тихо и кротко.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. Revelio. That's it.
Преди да отидем от другата страна, да се наложи да раздаваме шамари. Шалче.
Where might this lead?
И къде отидохме?
Revelio. Reparo. I need to wake up that rune over there.
Добре. Това беше лесно.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Само че... Добре. Добре, ще горе-долу добре се справихме. Gift mags by successfully attacking, taking damage successful, combos being generated. Аха. Ще трябва да правим комбота.
Revelio.
Тук тия дали няма ги дигнеме. Браус. Хоп. Това за време ли беше? Не, ма що? Добре. Разбрал се.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
О, тук ще има голем рис обаче. Ехе. Ба. Само да видим къде ще ни върне, де. Добре, викам да ни върне много в началото, що... Добре, моля да има толкова ненормално. Висок демидж. Ей, нещастник! Фу, добре.
It is a book after all.
Пък книга ще е, щом сме у библиотека. Няма какво друго да е.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor
Isidora
Rackham?
Моргана.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Добре, значи не сме единствените, които почват първа година.
Sebastian.
За първи път в 5-та година на Хогвартс, всъщност.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Оставихме Себастиан да опере пишкира, да?
Revelio.
Така, да видим сега как да се върнем при професора, за да не висиме, да обикалям като откачени. Вече ще ми изкараха акъла бастуни.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Revelio.
It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Добре. Ние тук май не сме си. Инвенторито, какво имаме всъщност? Freak from Black. Добре, къде отиват новите дрехи, които ушки им отключваме, защото аз нищо не виждам в крайна сметка.
in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Добре.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Добре. Hogsfield, Hamlet. This is the word map, most of them covered by fog. Through the world. This is Hamlet or white new opportunity for vendors and collectibles. Така, я да видим сега какви квестове имаме. Нито атентът клас. Първо мисля да минем през класа да видим. Ще го видим на карта къде е. Че все пак трябва да се учи.
This cannot possibly be as difficult.
Revelio.
Така, от тук накъде сме надолу по стълбичките. Майко, добре.
Punches onion again.
Стрина Афродита.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here.
Lenora.
You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
А мандра гора ли? Какво беше, дето пищеше?
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the
Potting
Wiggenweld
table
potion,
unlocked.
as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Grow time 10 minutes. Small plant. You can add sheet flank increase. Aha.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Добре.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Добре.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Target target dummy with a jumping cabbage. Какво? Hold L1 to tap. Това нещо не го разбрах. Release L1 to equip.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight.
Yes.
Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Давай да се връщаме.
I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Нещо интересно тук имаме ли? Може да сбереме още. Това няма как да го отключим, ние всъщност нямаме никаква магия за отключване. Обаче мога да ушишкаме де що има тук.
Revelio.
Абе, изгубихме ли се, бе? Не сме.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Това почти не е пораснал.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Браво.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Това няма кой да го чака.
Revelio.
Хоп. Добре, да видим сега какъв ни е следващия квест. Добре, колекшън няма кой да го гледа в момента. Тия цайси, които ни слагат. Дефенс 14. Добре, на квестове какво имаме? Полшен клас. И професор Avoid enemy attacking, dodge rolling, 10 cast incendio on enemy 5 time. Демек трябва да отиваме на турнира. Обаче няма да лошо да минем през Полшен класа, за да видим с отварите какво ще направим. Абе, не съм много сигурен, но мисля, че и в първия Хари Потър по първи филм играта имаше нещо с спиране на страници.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that, and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Ще ти помогнем, ама после. Първо да си минеме класните занимания, да не ги мислиме.
Maybe Ormond or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never have thought on all of that. Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Я да видим сега.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Беше много му мътна отварата беше на тоя.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Добре.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll give you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Добре.
Your potion
Revelio.
Едно перце. Той е от офиса на Аурорите. Surgery Green and Burks. This amount of activity outside ordinary shop hours, particularly in the way. Добре.
Revelio.
Hogwarts.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Имам чувство, че всички ще разберат, когато е готов с своите отвара.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Patience and be thorough.
Добре. И какво трябваше да правиме? Хелт. Добре, ще чакаме тактично. Exchange a drink. Communication. Game day. Аха. Това май чак толкова няма ни върши работа в момента.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Днес ще имаме ли за описване?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Revelio.
Да се умитаме и да видиме.
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
On handles. Да ходим в библиотеката да съберем книжките на у нас девойка. Ще извървих името.
Revelio. Leviosa.
Steer me right with that wound cleaning potion. His potion shop's better than you'd find in London, I reckon.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Incendio!
Ой, грешка.
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Any spell. Why can't
Revelio.
Тая няма какво си говориме. Чай, къде са другите обаче книги?
Incendio.
То обикалят май на долния етаж, а?
Revelio.
Ти какво се подправил така артистично тук, бе, пич? Добре, значи си вземе долу.
Revelio.
Така. Така.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a good day, that's sent you guys. Така. Добре, няма какво ти четем толкова. Така. И още една книга остана някъде. Само че не я виждам.
Revelio.
Добре, къде е последната книга? Но подкрихме някакъв пламък.
Revelio.
Да отишла долу. Не, долу не имаме работа. Добре, къде е последната книга на това девойче Марилбаво?
Ревелио.
Не я виждам никъде тук да обикаля.
Ревелио.
Не я виждам, не я чувам. Бах ти книжката.
Ревелио.
Books including her diary and planning down delivery. I need to collect 5 of them for her. Speaking to the restriction,
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Добре, къде е петата книга? Сега ми кажа, че трябва да си идем долу в стриктитерията, що...
Ревелио.
Просто тук няма книга. Давай да се вземе долу, значи в писмото пише, че май е влизала в рестриктитерията.
Revelio.
че не мисля, че тук има как да е слизала тая обавица. Защото ние бехме тук и нямаше нищо.
Revelio. Revelio.
Не е нужния лево да отключиме.
Revelio.
Няма, трябва да търсим книгата горе. Ще е по-бързо и лесно да му се не знае. Бах му майката, аз въобще не я виждам тая книга къде е.
What are you up to now?
Какво искаме, бали му майката, намерим книгата на тая. Ето я. Къде, къде кържи? Майка ти. Ей, обиколих цялата...
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Аре, се умитаме. Айде, как киното.
Any luck finding my diary? And
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Идеално. Направихме едно добро дело. Successful enemy talking by... Да go from... Добре. Hogsmeade. Добре, значи отиваме за турнира. Реално погледнато. Така.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Incendio! Leviosa!
Nicely done!
Incendio!
Bravo. Сега го дърпаме. Добре, обаче това не се беше заредило. Това е по-сложно. Bravissimo.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Добре, и трябва да...
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Ей, сега 4 ли, че трябва да предаш име? Vector Ray, Shield with damage spells like Power Making Spell, Incendio.
They made a crop's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Ще пробваме се, но трябва го...
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
4. Бах му майката.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Ало е шибано прицелването обаче. Хе-хе. Бах му майката, те петима те пердашат па...
Care to try again?
Yes,
А
I'm
що не
ready
пробвам
now.
аз тия...
Good luck out there.
Аре, мри бе, покук. Hey. Bah.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Не думай.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology problems are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes.
The best duelist won, I suppose.
С 300 зора спечелихме. 4 на 2. Много честно, ама айде. Така.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
С тебе ще видим после. Добре, you can advance time by accessing the map and pressing L3. Wait here to advance day from night to day. Колко ще трябва да чакаме, бе? Идеално. Айде да видим.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done.
Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice. Expelliarmus, you seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Still at it, I see. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Добре. Какво се случва в инвенторито? Какво имаме тук? Добре. Не изглежда зле. А това какво е? Майко мила. Мяза на лютичето от The Witcher, така. Добре, сега вече трябва да отидем при нашата дружка.
Kind soul help me?
Тук е навидима някакъв съндък.
Ревелио.
Нямаме. Хоп. Така.
another adventure, are we?
Да си отключим и тук този шорткът. Разбираме всичко, дещо е възможно. Това моста. Кой си спомня в последната част, не е ли го взриви, когато атакуваха замъка. Ама това се случва 200 години по-късно. Да не изпадаме в подробности. Аре, не 200-100. И само ги бъркам тия два бутона. Абе, кога ще получим метлата да мога летим с нея, бе? Да не маваме пешката откачени.
Revelio.
Search. Добре сме.
Revelio.
Идеално.
Incendio.
Моля да видим купата. Не можем.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Здрасти, Нате.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Сега ще ходим да видим какво става там.
Archie, I don't have time to argue.
Revelio.
Not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with crystals. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio.
Да видим то какво продава.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Healing Restores. Си купиме двечки, що при положение, че още не...
Ah, yes. A wonderful choice.
Добре. Ние какво мога да ти продадем? За момента нищо.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Няма да видим първо тук какво се случва.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Hey.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Nema što. Dasze.
Oh, I'm gonna eat your... You'll take this stupid on the
Tell Rockwood to find it himself.
You little brat.
That's just piss. You don't hurt.
Айде, довиждане.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin, gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Ето бе, има си лесбийки. Какво мрънка, че нема разнообразие.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Добре.
Revelio. This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
Добре.
How beautiful!
Браво, бе.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
И на мен ми беше приятно.
Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my books and books.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
А ти какво искаш, бе, душички златна?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Що не се гмурнеш самичка да го
I
ява.
do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Трябва да видим как сега се гмуркаме, а? Някъде е тука.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Айде да видим нещо друго. Моля, намерим барем. Тук има някакви работи. Solar Protection Googles. Добре.
Revelio.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Оп, Increase storage from 4 gear. Добре. Тия са ни по-слаби ръкавички. Тия цай си надигат дефенса. И пак дефенс. Дига, таратанци дига. Шапе, да знае, ученик металинг. Добре, до тук сме фитка. And for the missing pages. Няма първо да свършиме тази работа на той и после ще ходим при почти безглавия ник.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Сега ли ще се бъркаме в някаква каша или всичко ще мине?
Revelio.
То люлък не мога да го сбереме.
Revelio.
Ей. Тук събудих манежа, ето май нямам намерение да се бъхтим с него в момента.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Incendio!
Да, тия горе-долу значи са сравнително лесни паяците.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Добре, справихме се с тия. Колко 10 спаяк трябва да пречукаме, а? Добре. Като са по един, сме много отворени ние.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Това беше за... Още нещо има ли някъде? Явно има още едно някъде. Браво, идеални сме. Айде към лагера на гоблините.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. An encampment. This must be it.
I'm famished.
Revelio.
Така, дай да сега. Да се промъкнем по търлъци.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Feels like I've been at this for hours. Where did they... Ah, there you are.
How many of you are there?
You will regret somebody. I know you're dealing with.
Къде?
Surely you can see that.
Oh.
Always on the...
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Incendio.
Абе, пак се... Нещо...
Not your best moment, I fear.
Чакай сега да си...
Is that the best you can do? What an unfortunate end for you, and utterly pitiful this man. That's embarrassing, isn't it? You're so get away with that.
Добре. Я да видим с какво сме се напълнили чак толкова. че нещо не ми е много ясно какво се е напълнило. Сме изпълнили някакви... Няма що, даже няма смисъл мен си хабиме...
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Че трябва да има още един бастун некъде.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa.
What was... Aha! There you are! If only Ranrock were here to see this!
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards.
Добре. Сравнително добре се успяхме да ги оттупаме, което е... И знаеш добре. Даже без да умреме.
Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Yeah.
Incendio. Accio.
Добре.
Revelio.
Аха.
Accio.
явно имаме още едно някъде.
Revelio.
Добре, а къде е третото, ако не е тайна?
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Добре, значи ако довършиме този чалендж, обаче не виждам къде е.
Revelio.
Опа, ето го. Сега си намерим само топките.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Добре, само се зачудих. О, кот се! Боже, нещо не ми бачка чата. Вървих. Даже след малко ще приключваме. Чакай само видим. Да, бе, въобще... Чак сега ми излезе помежду другото. Много съжалявам. Въобще не излезе нищо горе на екрана. Сигурно ще се прецакал, наистина. Добър вечер, Коце. Добре си дошъл. Сега... Само да видим, тук си... Аз рано съм го пуснал. Преди почти 3 часа вече. Аз по-утре съм на работа и няма да мога да правим нощни... до рано сутринта, затова. Много ми се цъкаше. А тия бастуни да ги отупаме ли тех набързо? Виждане. Добре, да се върнем до То пичага. Не се заречи. После толкова се развинява историята, че няма на къде. Там.
Eight legs is simply too many.
А пък да властта първа почва. Ами от това, което четох и слушах, между 30 и 50 часа отнема. Според зависи нали колко се моташ. Така че при мен отива повече към 50, аз в момента се мотам. Но аз и много ме радва, ако трябва да съм честен. И има някои неща, дето ме дразнат малко, ама... Има какво се желая още.
Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints.
Коце, аз съм малко по-дъртичък. Израснал съм с книгите, чел съм ги до 5 или до 6 ще ти излъжа. Филмите също съм гледал. Нали не мога да кажа, че съм от тия най-фантазираните фенове, но ги харесвам. Колкото в играта, може би...
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started.
Много е
Thank you
добра.
again for all you've done.
И може какво се полира по геймплея.
All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Особено в момента с прицелването ми е малко странен по време на битка. Но за момента е топ. Бех решил да си дам парите или за Легасито, или за Forspoken, обаче след ревюто на Forspoken много бързо се отказах. Тук не сме открили никакъв малък, значи минаваме през главната зала.
But surely those would curdle.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Опа, айде заради ключето.
Incendio.
Нещо штракна, ама какво штракна? Тук има някакъв пъзъл ли, ва? Майка? 1, 2, 3, 4. Събрали му лайката. Добре, сега няма си блъска малумието.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Нещо имаме ли? Тук нямаме нищо.
Incendio.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
Казвай.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Сър Николас de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Сър Николас.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Да се надяваме.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Естествено, че трябва да ти правим услуга. И мама на пътя не да без пари.
Small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
A student
never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
Students.
What could they want?
Delicious food and found themselves a bit peckish, likely.
Certainly makes root.
It smells glorious in here.
Добре. Къде му намерим месото сега?
Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. I'd best keep looking.
Oi.
Revelio. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about, simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Добре, взехме месото на Сър Николас.
There's nothing like a meal prepared by a house elf.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Давай.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it. Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsett. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Ironic, really.
Never been as level-headed as I am now.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Добре.
I'd say he's... Who will be next to play our little game of hide-and-seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
Добре,
If
давай.
that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away and...
I could do that too if I had a...
Revelio.
And a body.
Stubborn already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest
Revelio.
moment. Why did I come back here?
Добре.
Revelio.
I'm glad I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Ето я.
It won't be long now. You'll find him.
So you found us. This ain't over yet.
Revelio.
I could do that too if I had a wand. And a body. I'm glad I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Here we go again.
Who would have thought
Revelio.
you would be so good at this? You've almost got him.
Well done! Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Аре да
Not
видим.
too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head. And I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
What will I
Я
find
все
in
пак
the
да кажеш
cave?
какво има в
Aside from my
пещерата.
mortal remains, if I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, light-headed. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Идеални сме до момента. Добре, пичове. Я да видим само какво сме отключили тук. Ръкавички, смотани при това. Тия цвеси нещо правят ли? Дигат ни. Нищо не дигат всъщност. Супер. Това ни дига драстично офенсив атака. И още една униформа. Идеално, капитани на кораб. Добре, пичове. Ами, тук мисля да сложим край на стрима. Почти 3 часа да изкарахме. Че стана време и за вечеря. И съответно слагаме и край на епизода за YouTube. Благодаря на тия, които ми правиха компания. Както и на тези, които са изгледали до края видеото в YouTube. Вас ви приканвам да се абонирате, да лайквате канала и така нататък. Може би ще видя малко по-късно, ако имам време, може да се пусне може за час-два, може би ще стане за другия път. За сега ви казвам чао, беше ви много приятно и благодаря за вниманието. Хубава вечер за сега от мене.